Hi, my name is Jenny Kriego, and I'm offering a program proposal regarding exclusionary discipline in early childhood environments. Exclusionary discipline refers to removing or excluding students from their usual learning environment. And it's a prevalent reaction to negative behaviors and to address safety concerns. The 2021-22 school survey on crime and safety reports issues such as creating disordered instructional spaces and disrespect for teachers, which actually had the highest percentage on that survey. Research strongly suggests harsh punishment is ineffective in improving school safety issues and fosters harm, such as negatively impacting social and emotional development and declining academics. According to that 21-22 survey, schools and teachers report obstacles such as funding and inadequate support to improve safety. However, expelling is not an intervention. It disrupts the learning process, increases inequality, and hides the child from access to meaningful supports. Here are the student populations likely at risk to experience exclusionary discipline consequences. And this next slide provides some raw data supporting this fact. I want to highlight this one 2016 national survey study, which concluded that 250 preschoolers per day experience suspension or expulsion, which should inform all of us that early programming is paramount. Data from the Office for Civil Rights demonstrates how pre-kindergarten suspension disproportionately impacts Black and African American students, which informed a culturally competence component in this program proposal. As educational stakeholders and members of this community, we must work towards improving this issue using evidence-based strategies. This peer-reviewed work was pivotal in my program creation. My proposal has a lens on school climate, firm but fair disciplinary practices, parent and caregiver partnerships, professional learning for all stakeholders, and employing a continuous evaluation mindset. These studies here prove the critical need for a deepened comprehension of child development. Also, a deepened understanding of potential root causes of challenging behavior, which might be developmental delays or a child living in a chronically stressed environment. These studies also prove the high need learning of executive function. Executive function is a mental skill set we all use daily in our thoughts, emotions, and actions. Children also need instruction and support with these executive function skills, such as regulation, inhibition, and attending, to name a few. When children are suspended or expelled, they're deprived of the positive opportunities offered by early care and education and the opportunity for remediation. My proposal aims to provide an integrated, multifaceted programming under a sound framework to decrease the need to utilize exclusionary disciplinary practices in early childhood environments. The framework is these pillars here. which are critical on their own, yet interconnected in promoting student safety and well-being. The program will be led by a director who will work closely with a variety of stakeholders. An 8-week summer intervention will be offered to all students entering pre-K, K, and grade 1 to develop social emotional competence, executive function skills, and early literacy. Collaboration will occur with teachers and staff in pre-K through 3rd grade in the form of professional learning, instructional coaching, and curriculum development. Data will be collected over the course of 5 years to track student development, program effectiveness, and school-wide climate. Here are some of the proposal highlights, which includes a parent and caregiver program to establish positive partnerships, build capacity, and provide early intervention resources if needed. There are many ways in which all stakeholders can strengthen the program's pillars. Though all significant and interconnected, the heart of the framework is teaching and learning. Pedagogical practices will include art, music, play, mindfulness, nature, early literacy, and STEM experiences. This pillar will be overseen directly by the director. Mandatory professional learning for all program stakeholders and all stakeholders in the schools we will be working in will include executive function workshops as well as cultural competence training, as we can't look away from the large body of research that proves systemic racism is an issue in American schools. Funding is needed for this program to support capacity and essential resources. Please consider how this evidence-based, equitable, and child-centered programming can support student outcomes now, in the near future, and beyond. Kindly consider my proposal. I'm happy to take an in-depth look at programming details if it's helpful, but I hope you consider this for our students, our families, and our community at large. Thank you.